Okay, so very interesting. We have one more Alarplasty that goes under the Janjua Witness Protection Program. Well, those of you watching, it is very interesting. I have dated myself by using that analogy. I never realized that young people, a lot of them don't even know what that is. So I told this lovely lady, oh, you want to be in the Janjua Witness Protection Program? And she said, sure, okay. And then I realized, oh my God, she doesn't even know what that is, like many of the young people. So my apology to the younger generation, no offense to you. So many years ago, there used to be a lot of organized crime. So when FBI would find an informant to turn against all those criminals, the criminals would put a hit on that person and say, we will get you. So now the FBI had to protect that person, and the only foolproof way they found was to start a witness protection program, because that person would be a witness against all those criminals. So no, my patients are not criminals, please. And what they would do is change the identity, give the person a new name and a new address, a new social, new passport, everything, and send them to somewhere in the middle of like Idaho, Wyoming, somewhere that nobody can find them. Could be Jersey, you never know. And then they would start a new life. So many of my patients, they don't want anyone to know who they are, right? Or things can get ugly in the family, you know what I mean? So we started the Janjua Witness Protection Program, and here we are. It's expanding by leaps and bounds, and here's a lovely Asian lady. I think she's of Chinese origin. She has a beautiful smile, but she wants to make the nostrils narrower. Now she wants to narrow them, but she also wants them to make a little flatter, like sinking in a tiny bit like this and this. So to do this, if you look very closely, I'm going to shine the light. I'm going to make an incision right here and take like a wedge out, almost like a triangle. And this is only a cut, no tissue removed. The triangle bases outwards, so this way we can pull it in a little bit. You have to be very careful with it. You don't want to overdo it. It can be a disaster. So very little, just very little, here and here, both sides. More on this side because you can see the curvature. There's more curvature here than this side. So let's get started and we'll show you the results. Thank you. Okay, so we had lost the audio while I was trying to show exactly how we flatten the curve. So if you come closer, I'll show you. What I did was I started off by taking a little tissue from inside right here, and no skin, only the deep soft tissue was pulled inward by removing, and then that suture flattened it. If you remember, this had a bigger curve and that was gone. And then the other trick is sometimes, and be very, very, very careful with it. Right here, when it comes to like a point, extend this. This was like 1.5 millimeter. Instead of just tapering it down, I extended it a little further, almost like a rectangle shape. And then that pulls it further as well to flatten, but please be very careful. This is not something you want to attempt unless you have been doing this procedure for a very long time. And now you can see the symmetry between two sides and the flattening, because in her case, she did not want a lot of narrowing. She wanted small alarplasty that was done, but she wanted a little flattening, and now we have flattening pretty much identical on both sides. So I'm very happy for this. This is not an easy case, so please don't do it unless you are really, really prepared. So thank you. Have a good day.